Okay, I'm Resta and I want to talk today about my website, which really it's called Journey of the Mind, journeyofthemind.org, and it's my personal journey of the mind, which began in 1978 when I started studying A Course in Miracles, and at exactly the same time I began receiving songs. I'm not a trained musician. The music is not written down, which is probably a good thing because I didn't have the time or the training to be fussy about what came through. The Spirit had no difficulty just using me as a vessel to receive this music. So there are hundreds of songs that are not on the website because the songs themselves were my teachers. And they taught me, and gradually the ones that I didn't need anymore fell away. But what remains, and it's all up available on the website. When you go here, you'll see these menu titles across the top. And this one is Music of Christ, has 231 songs, all related to the teachings of A Course in Miracles, and they're arranged in 13 volumes, or you can look them up by title. So there's an index there that'll be either one. Many of them, I would say, at least half of them we have made videos of so that you can listen to the song and read the lyrics at the same time. If I were to take any one of those songs, I would be able to demonstrate it to you on the mind map that I've been using. They're all part of the same thing. Of course, I didn't realize that because the mind map didn't exist when I started writing all of those songs. So then the next section I have there is the song weavings, which interweaves a number of songs. It could be anywhere from 3 to 10 songs or more on here with course quotes, just so that you can see through the music. Sometimes music helps us digest the very intellectual ideas. It brings in a feeling component that you can receive things with your heart when there's music involved. Then we have the classroom. So from about 2004 until 2019, I was teaching a weekly class in the course. And I never did it in a linear way where you start reading. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. It can be very helpful. But I think maybe because of my creative bent, that my way of doing it was to pick a topic and then to find quotes that would fit with that topic. And then I would present it with a chart, because I'm a visual learner, so I like to explain visually what's going on in the teaching. So under classroom here, the first group of writings are the diving bells. And they're mostly taken directly from class. They're just collections of course quotes. There's almost no quotes from anybody else in these, but they just will tell you about a certain topic. The second teacher effect is the next group. And I found various teachers and writers over the years, I feel, say things that they're probably, or most of them are not course related, other than Kenneth Wapnick. But I find that if you hear the same thing, what we tend to do is we tend to defend against whatever we're studying. The ego gets in there and blocks out what it doesn't want us to hear. No matter how many times you may read a certain paragraph, you won't remember anything at the end of it because you're just not ready to receive that. But if you hear that same truth from somebody else in spoken slightly different context or different language that they use or different images that they use, all of a sudden it penetrates because you're not defended against that teacher. So the second teachers are really helpful, and I've taken some of my favorites and put them together with course quotes and with song lyrics too, which are really helpful. My first teacher is Kenneth Wapnick. And so I've taken a number of his writings and from his workshops and pared them down to bite-sized pieces that you can get a sense of his very profound teachings. Wellspring are things that I feel like have come specifically through me, through Resta. Quotation library, I've just been putting that up in recent months, and I've taken some of my favorite quotations, some from the course, some from these second teachers up here, just because they are worthy of a deep look, because you can hear that all of these teachers come from the same right mind. And finally, like what we're doing today, is the mind map videos. So those we're adding there, and they're also available now on YouTube, and much of the music is also now available on YouTube. Finally, over here is Vespers, and this may be my favorite section. This is where the songs themselves become the teachers. So for the songs that are up there, I don't know, there might be 70 or 80 songs up there now. I let interweave the song lyric with some quotes from the course. And then at the bottom of each one, we have a music video so that you can watch the whole thing, read the lyrics, and listen to it, and absorb it on a deeper level. But I think that the music contains profound teachings.
It's very meditative.
What?
It's very meditative.
Very meditative. Great. Okay. I have a fan here. So what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to take a diving bell, and I'm going to present it on our mind map. So we'll do that next.